Well, we made a decision to move here from a long ways away, and I feel like it's the right decision. I'm pretty excited about it, but there's always that what if or should I. But
There will always be, if we may interrupt, there will always be, as a human being, it is inevitable. You will have the what if, should I, could I, should I have, what will be, yes? We are not here to encourage you to remove these questions. These are the questions that keep you motivated. These are the questions that keep you out of the idea of being stagnant. Carry on.
and the next position is to work my way through all the challenges of being here, since I've only been here a couple months. And I'm excited to be here. I just want to make sure I'm doing the right decision.
You answered this question for yourself in the first few words when you sat down.
Yes.
You did say this is right, yes?
Yes.
And you did recognize moving here that you would have challenges, yes?
Yes.
And you were willing to take those challenges on. Yes.
Yeah, yes.
So there is no need at this point to second guess what has become. There is only moving forward. There is only taking life by the reins and bring it on. I got this. There is nothing that is going to stop any of you other than your own fears and inhibitions. There is nothing that is going to stop any of you other than your own doubts, your own value of your self-worth. That is the only limiting factor that any of you have. It may seem as though there are this and that and everything else that is stacked up against you at times, but that which is stacking up against you is there to help catapult you into a higher state of awareness where you can take on those challenges and you can overcome them using your resilience, using your sheer determination, using your faith, using your acceptance, using your trust in not only yourself, but those around you that are there to support you on your journey, using your connection to source creation that is there to align the synchronicities that you need to be in alignment with to provide for you that which you desire, yes?
Yes.
So is now the time to doubt that?
No.
This is your opportunity. This is the opportunity that you've been looking for. This is why it feels right. You are enjoying the challenge, whether or not your mind is telling you so. This for you is going to be exactly what you need to bring forth a deeper sense of who you are, to bring forth a deeper sense of, I got this. I can challenge myself in these situations and I can come out on top. There is nothing in your way. We see nothing in your way. We don't see anything in the way of any of you other than your own boundaries. That is what trips you up. But the coast is clear. The sailing is clear. There will be windy days. There will be unexpected turbulences that come your way. But it is in those times that you have the greatest potential to make changes, that you have the greatest potential to build faith and trust in yourself and those around you. An obstacle is only an obstacle if you choose to look at it that way. Everything else is an opportunity to stand on top of it and see the bigger picture. Yes? Does this help?
Yes, it does.
Are you excited about your future?
Yes, but I have that little nervousness about me.
Yes, yes. You all do.
Yes.
To a certain degree, some more than others. But you are not alone in that emotion. All of you experience this from time to time, and some of you more often than not. But again, this comes down to the deep-seated feelings that you have within you that are bubbling up to the surface that remind you that it is time to be more confident in who you are, to put faith and trust in your connection to all that is. This is where you will be able to find the strength and the courage needed to be able to take those steps, to be able to challenge yourself, to be able to make those big moves. There is constant assistance for all of you. The more you ask, the more you will receive. There is always guidance regardless, but we are here to tell you that please ask. That gives those around you from a spirit level more opportunity to work with you, knowing that you have consciously asked, verbally, in your mind, however you want to put it out there, that you are there to accept the guidance, that your higher self is relaying to you through others as mediators. This information comes through this body sitting in this chair. Essentially, it is your higher self talking to yourself. That's what source creation is. Sitting up on the mountaintop, looking at your life from a broader vantage point. The human mind sits below, seeing only what is directly in front of it. The soul is seeing it all. When you become in alignment, when you live in attunement with that, you are allowing your higher self to make the moves. Then implementing the mind to create the logical steps that are needed to go in the direction that the higher self is encouraging you to go. Does this make sense?
Yes, it does.
Many of you are living your life from the standpoint of the logical mind making your decisions. What you're going to do today, how you're going to do it, what you're going to do tomorrow, what you're going to do in 5 years. We are encouraging you to relinquish that job from the mind and to put your soul, your heart, your spirit, whatever it is you want to call it, in the driver's seat. The mind is the co-pilot, if you want to look at it that way. The soul, the spirit, is the pilot. There is a tendency as a human being at this time to have forgotten that. Things are mixed up a little bit. The mind is the one primarily making the decisions. The mind has a role, but the mind is there to implement that which the soul desires. Does this make sense?
Yes, it does.
So
Yep.
allowing them to do their jobs properly. It takes some reconfiguration in how you work through your problems, how you work through your issues, how you work through your experiences in life. It takes a conscious effort to remind yourself when in situations that require a decision to be made, what is my soul trying to tell me? And this goes back to the previous young lady who was sitting in the chair. What is your heart trying to tell you right now? The mind will be telling you one thing, the heart will be telling you another. Pay attention to which one is which. And that's where some of you become a little bit foggy, yes? But as you begin to recognize the soul, the intuitive self, that innate part of you that is always connected, you will begin to recognize signs within your body that are telling you this is wrong or this is perfect. This feels good, this doesn't. I don't want to do this. My mind tells me I should because so-and-so will be upset if I don't. If your heart is telling you not to, if your heart is telling you to stay home and read a book instead, stay home and read a book. Begin to switch gears a little bit. And you will begin to experience less of those fears, less of that bubbling up of nervous energy, less anxiety. The reason why you experience angst is because for the most part, it is the mind making the decisions. What got you here was not the mind, and this is why it feels right. It is the mind now saying, wait a second, I didn't make that decision. So now is the time. You are shifting. You are feeling it. You are shifting. And as you do that, you will have doubts and you will have fears. But it will all come around full circle and you will begin to recognize what is talking and how it is talking to you. Does this make sense to all of you?
Yes.
Is this helpful?
Yes.
Is there anything else?
Oh, I just want to, this isn't just me, it's my wife and I. I just want to make sure the comfort is there in the decision making as a team.
You came together as a team, yes?
Yes.
And you will continue to work together as a team, yes?
Yes.
Then the question is, what is the underlying fear in your worry about her not being comfortable in the decision?
Well, it's a big change for her. You know, new place, new friends, new environment.
Change can be scary, yes, we recognize this. But change is also necessary for keeping the soul alive. Where she was in her place before may have been comfortable, may have been habitual, may have become easy to a certain degree. But this is what her soul needed as well. To be able to recognize her own individuality, to be able to recognize that she too can make this change, that she too can integrate into a new community, that she too is at a point in her life where she is ready for that change. By allowing yourself to fall into the trap of being fearful for her will only create more fears in her based on your energetic relationship with one another. Does this make sense?
Yes.
So we encourage you to let go of the need to make sure that she is dealing with her own fears. She's got that under control. Stay unified. Work together.
Great.
All the chips will fall into place.
Thank you.
Yes.